Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Gravity TV. I'm going to take you through the 5 P's of my home workout that I just did. The first one is prime. This is going to be some general stretching and fascial stretch therapy hip openers. You'll see videos of everything as you go along in the video. My prepare for today was a general core activation. Nothing too crazy. You'll also see a video of that. After that, I practiced some kettlebell halos and some hinges before I got into my push segment for the day. My push today was 1 minute on a skipping rope, 1 minute doing kettlebell swings, and 1 minute practicing some shadow boxing. Repeated this for 4 rounds. After that, I'm going to finish off with a play, and that's the bear, monkey, frog transitions. I gave myself 10 minutes there. All in all, the whole workout should take you maybe 40 minutes tops. And yeah, enjoy the next few clips. So one of the things I want to start off with is, during my prime, is a general stretch for my hips. What I'm doing here is I'm squeezing my glute, and I'm just going to take my right hand and reach up as high as I can while breathing in. It's going to feel a nice stretch in the quad and core area. I really reach up like I'm reaching for somebody's hand falling off a cliff. And I'm not trying to crunch too far into my low back. Again, I reach up, slightly over. I'm not exaggerating crunching into my back. This is a good stretch. We would do it for both sides. Again, so glute flexes. Sorry for the outfit change. There was a part of this video I forgot to record, which was part of my prime. In the last video, you saw the general stretches to begin. After that, I actually want to go into an FST hip opener stretch. I like to do this one a lot. Makes me feel good before training. Essentially, you're in a 90-90 setup. From here, you squeeze the glute. You're going to inhale, making your body as tall as you can. And then you fall over, bringing the chest to where the knee is. And you feel a stretch in your glute. Like right here, I have my left leg in front. When I'm falling over the left leg, I feel it in my left glute. If I go for the other side, boom. Here, 90-90, inhale, getting tall. Falling over that knee. Remember, we don't want to spend too much time here, as this is part of a warm-up and just getting loose. At the end of the workout, you can spend maybe 5-10 minutes even just working on one side. So you could get a lot of release through that, but at the start of a training session, you just want to prime up the body. So for the prep portion of my training right now, my chin is tucked in, legs are up, low back is pushing into the ground. What I'm going to be doing is my right hand is reaching, I'm reaching, I start to fall over. Left hand gets me. Okay, I come back. Again, exaggerating that reach, getting off the ground, using the opposite hand to push the floor away. I'm feeling stuff happening in my core. And again, you want to be mindful with breath here. Take your time with this one. If you're not feeling it in the core, if you're doing something wrong, comment section is below. Ask questions. I'm very free right now due to COVID-19. And again, as you can tell my voice, this is definitely in the core. I'll spend maybe 2-3 minutes here max, and then I'm on to the next part. Kettlebell halo. It's a great exercise, again, to wake up the core and just get the whole body primed up for the training session. I'm gonna do a staggered stance. So one foot is in front of the other foot. I'm going around my head, and I'm coming here. Just so you guys can see, staggered foot. I go around my head, I let the kettlebell hang, elbows are high, I swing it through, and I'm going the other way. Okay, so that's the kettlebell halo. You would do it with opposite legs. So right now I just did this way, then I would do a couple reps this way, and then I move on to the next part of my practice, which is going to be the hinge. Kettlebell hinge. You want to think of your hips as like a cup analogy. We're pouring that cup forward. So if you were to see it without weight, my hips are just going towards the back wall. It's like I'm pouring that cup forward. I have the weight in my hand, and I just practice that hinging motion. Touch, come back up. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can also practice this body weight, just practicing the hinge, or use a stick, whatever you got. Just get moving, nourish yourselves during these stressful times. So the kettlebell swing is one of the more advanced exercise. You want to think about pulling the kettlebell through above the knees, so you're getting pretty close to the crotch area. All we're doing is a glorified hinge. You have a weight in your hand, swinging through like a pendulum. I'm in that hinge position already. From here, all I gotta think about is standing up, flexing the butt, flexing the core. One thing I don't want to do is crunch into my low back. See a lot of people swinging like that because they end up using their arms in the motion. Kettlebell goes too high, you're gonna crunch into your back, you're gonna hurt yourself. It's no good. So you should be here, kettlebell in front, inhale. That's 1. That's 2. And I'm just showing it broken down like this. Eventually it should be like a pendulum. Feet are grounded into the earth. So I'm not a boxing coach, but my colleague Jit from Brampton Boxing is. He showed me a little bit about shadow boxing. I like to incorporate it into my push routines now that I'm at home. With the kettlebell, as you can see, I'm out of breath. 1 minute of kettlebell, 1 minute shadow boxing, 1 minute on a skipping rope. You can do that for 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, whatever you can tolerate. When we're shadow boxing, I'm not gonna get into form and technique because you can check out Brampton Boxing for that. But essentially, I'm in a rhythm, and what I've been taught is to practice light jabs, heavy jabs, you know, form and technique, breathing with my punch. I'm nowhere near perfect, but it's a perfect time for me to actually practice all the things I've been learning, the movement of boxing. Again, there is a science to it. Check out Brampton Boxing. I've been known for punching too heavy, so again, this is a good opportunity to get quicker with my jabs and my movements. Hopefully, I can actually grow. So, if you don't got a skipping rope for the circuit, you can actually just shuffle on the spot or do jumping jacks. I've really been practicing my skipping. I'm nowhere near the best at this either. I'm afraid I haven't messed up. Okay, so I like to practice, boom, boom, boom. 2 months ago I couldn't do this. You know, play with your skipping, should be fun. 1 minute on, go hard. So the last part of this training session is about play and exploring some of the movements I've been teaching over the last few weeks, or a year actually, on YouTube. The bear crawl, monkey crawl, and frog crawl. They come from something called GMB, which is called Gold Medal Bodies. I've been using their system and learning it, and just wanted to share some stuff with you guys. So the bear crawl, I'm here, I'm just playing with the speed. I can go really slow, like slow motion, keeping my hips high, moving with control, or I can speed it up. From there I can go right into a monkey, or again I can slow it down. I can kick up my legs if I want. I can go right into a frog, which works like this. Slow motion frog. Whatever I want to do. This is my opportunity to explore my movement practice and just have fun with it. And let's see if I can get a handstand for you guys. Almost.